Absheni. Hello. Goeiedag. Before you is Unangam Sochula from the Moravian Church of South Africa in Maluti Congregation, Matnat District. I will be sharing with you a short piece on African tradition and faith. Oh, I may have forgotten to tell you guys that I am Kokuzimasa. Kokuzimasa, meaning that I am now a traditional healer as well as a prophetess. I didn't know anything about this road that I took, but I was curious enough to learn about it. And to my surprise, I found that Christianity and tradition, or should I say Africanicity, are intertwined and into one thing, because our forefathers, our ancestors per se, used to pray to God, just like we pray to God. And everything that happened in the African culture also happened in the way that it's written in the Bible. If we all go through the Bible and read the parts in the Bible that teach us of our ancestors and the way that things are supposed to be done, we learn that in traditional Africanicity, we wear beads and we wear rags and we wear animal skin to represent who we are. And we also read that in the Bible that Maria used to wear jewelry, which we also would turn into our Africanicity and say our beads are our jewelry that shows us shows everyone who we are. It also reveals to everyone what we represent as we represent ourselves and our ancestors. Christianity says that we should pray. Africanicity says that masipahle, meaning that we should acknowledge our forefathers as well as acknowledge God. If we don't acknowledge our forefathers, then who are we acknowledging? Yes, we know that nowadays there's a lot of talk of don't believe in ancestors because those people have died. But if we don't believe in ancestors, how do we believe in Saul? How do we believe in Moses? How do we believe in Abraham? Because Abraham is also a forefather of our own. He's an ancestor to someone. Maybe all of us. Who knows? Africanicity goes deep and it digs deep into our roots. It's rooted into who we are. We all just have to sit down and ask questions. The right questions would probably lead us to the right answers. Many a times we ask questions that we don't have answers to, and maybe we ask questions that are not necessarily leading us to the wrong answers. When do we sit down and ask the right answers? Mna ndingumavundlu biocat umsuthu folo kwachikathula sengonyaka emnyama ecandisa isiba ndingumtshana kodwa umthombeni olwandla lwelwa lolwazi inkonjane kuphela zona ezibhabhela phezulu emafini. When you say that, your ancestors rejoice, for you know who you are. When do you sit down and ask yourself, who are you? You're supposed to sit and talk and say, I am so and so, a descendant of this person who descended from this place, and where they started off in this manner. This is how they started off their ways, and all the way up. Just like Jesus, it says in the Bible that he was born and then he lived into his true Christianity by moving around in different places, but he never forgot to tell people who he is and where he was from. And he never forgot to instill into people that we were all created by the Father all above. And therefore we are all to acknowledge him. So whether you believe in Africanicity or in Christianity, at the end of the day, both of them work hand in hand. But the minute you neglect one, the other one is also lacking, because at the end of the day, God gave us Africanicity and God gave us Christianity. I thank you.